guys, welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I'm Sarah, and today it is part 2 of the rose garden tour. So it's another day in the rose garden and different roses are blooming. And as you guys know, they don't all bloom at the exact same time. So it's really tricky to time these videos and try to get the best and the most bloomtastic time to film. So today is a pretty great day. There's a lot of roses blooming that were not blooming last time. I grow northwest of Atlanta, Georgia. I am in the deep south. We have all the bugs and the humidity. It is not the easiest place to grow roses. And if you're in the south, you guys know this. Hold on. Okay, I thought my dog was gonna bark. She's not. So I grow a lot of cordis roses, a lot of cordis roses. They are bred in Germany. They use no chemicals out there in their breeding program. So when they come out here to the States, they're just a little bit tougher. They do a lot better with black spot versus other roses. And then I've got a couple other types in here, some of the True Bloom and new ones like that. I'll show you. I've got them up there actually, but I'll splice it in the video and show you the new red True Bloom roses I'm growing. And they're doing pretty well so far too. It's only the first year for those. But I'm super excited to share this with you. I used to work for an online rose nursery, and I've talked to people all over the country that grow roses and different varieties. And I really enjoyed that job because, like I said, I got to talk about roses all day with other people that loved them and trade secrets and just, oh my goodness. So if you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment if you've got a question about growing roses or a specific type or how to amend the soil or whatever, and I will help you. But let's get into this rose garden tour and let me show you what's blooming today. All right. So to start out, I do have a couple tomatoes that are growing right here. Every year I do a couple back here. I've got 4 actually. And they're in front of the roses, but what can I say? They do so well. So they are not roses, however, but we're gonna go around them. So this guy in the last video was really pumping out just a ton of blooms. This is a star rose of some kind. I don't know the variety. I have 4 of her in my garden, and I wish I knew what it was because it just is phenomenal. No black spot, very light scent, but just a great rose. And she's kind of on her way out right now as far as this bloom cycle. Unfortunately, these mondo grass or whatever monkey grass, this stuff came, it was here on the property when I moved in here, and it's still there. It is looking shabby because the drought really got it, and it has not recovered yet, but I'm just gonna cut it back. I'm not worried about it. This is Tatin or Tatin. I know people pronounce this differently. It's a French word, so it's probably Tatin. But down here in the south, it doesn't matter. It's a cordis rose. It is beautiful. It's usually really, really full of blooms. It had a little bit of trouble this year with the drought, so it's a lot smaller, but she's a really great one. I'm trying to find a picture I had of her years ago and put her up here so you can see what she looked like seasons before. And then right above her, and she does pretty well with black spot. Not perfect, but pretty good, gets a touch of it. Back here, I have Moonlight Romantica. This is her second year in my garden. She does really well for me so far. She's lost a couple blooms now, but in the last video, she was blooming a lot more, but it's just such a great rose. It smells so good. It's a big bloom, pretty good petal count on that one. And then behind her, we have a lot of the iceberg roses. And early in the season, they look okay. This is a great rose in California. It's a terrible rose here in the deep south. One day she will be gone from my garden, but for now she's here. And I really just have her because she reminds me so much of the time that I spent in California. I lived in California for about a decade, even though I was born in the south, of course. I did live out there for a while. I really loved it, and everyone had iceberg roses, so they remind me of some great times out there. And they bloom a lot. They just sometimes don't have any leaves because they get black spot so bad, but they don't die. They just defoliate, so completely defoliate. Down here we have peach drift rose. And for black spot, not perfect, but does okay. You would think drift would be really, really, resistant to black spot, but they're really not completely, but they do all right. So I really do love the way they look. And then down here, I have Cat Pajamas Nepeta. This is a small cat mint. I have Walker's Low back there, and I'll show you that in a second. But if you have a smaller garden or you just want to tuck them into a pocket, they do really well. And I know Lowe's has them So that's what that is. I love the look of catmint, very English style kind of for a garden to have a lot of catmint in it with roses. So back here we have another one of those star roses that I just don't know the name of it. And I also have another one back there. There's also one in my dog's yard. I'm not going to show you that though. And then we have a peach drift here, a peach drift there. And then we have Belinda's Dream over here by the fountain. And then I have the wave petunias growing under the fountain. Belinda's Dream. I talk about her a lot on my channel. She even has her own video just dedicated to her. And she is just quite the superstar. Sometimes you do have to stake her, as you can see I have done. And some of her blooms have aged a little bit since the last video. But she's still pretty bloomtastic. And I gotta tell you, she blooms in July when my other roses won't. When it's really, really hot, this one keeps going. She gets a little bit of black spot, but not bad. And she's definitely my top, I would say top 3 roses that I grow. Sometimes I think she's first place. Sometimes she's more my second place favorite, but she's just a great one, a great one. Then back here in this little guy, I have some actual Supertunia Vista bubblegum. It only took me 4 years to find that locally. I kid you not. So we finally got it. It's back there, and it's also back there on that back strip. That's another one of those star roses. A David Austin over here. We're gonna go around this way, I think. No, you know what? Let's go back. Let me take you back the other way. Let's just go back this way. So here we go. So back here, I've got a couple of the, not rebloom azaleas. These are encore azaleas. They're white. They're not blooming right now. They already bloomed. They're waiting for their next bloom cycle. And then we have Summer Romance. This rose, I read different things about her from people that grow her in the South. I've had her 5 years. She was in a container for her first 2 years, I think it was. And she smells absolutely insanely phenomenal. She grows pretty upright, as you can see. She's a floribunda. She's a cordis rose. Does really well as far as black spot goes, but she didn't really start blooming for me like crazy until last year and this year. So she's kind of slow to get going, but once she does, she's really just a standout. So let me get a little closer and I'll show you. It's just a real true pink, different than Belinda's Dream. She's not floppy at all. And of course she is a floribunda, so she grows a little bit differently. But I just love her. She's so beautiful, especially right here back by this Walker's Low catmint. We're gonna get to that in a second. I have another rose right here. This is a Taton that got really beaten down. It was back there on that back strip. It got a little too much shade where I had it. I was just hoping, you know, as rose gardeners, we're always hoping like, oh, maybe this spot will get just enough sun. It got about 4 hours of sun, but it needed more. So I had to move her up here, and she's gonna look sad for a while, I think, but one day, hopefully she'll be beautiful. Over here we have Earth Angel. And Earth Angel used to be one of my absolute favorites, but kind of downvoted her a little bit just because I have so many other great ones. Now her scent is pretty amazing, and it takes her until about her 3rd year to get this peony look, where it's like a really gorgeous cupped bloom like this. She'll just bloom regular the first couple years. But as you get with most white roses, they get a little bit of like brown tinge as they're aging, where the colored roses, that just doesn't show. And I guess I'm becoming a rose snob a little bit or something, but yeah, that kind of annoys me a little. I mean, they're still beautiful, but let's try to focus it better for you guys. But that is something that I'm like, you know, whatever. They're still a great rose, highly fragrant and pretty disease resistant. It's a cordis rose as well. I call her the wedding rose. There is really nothing else quite like her that I have found. So a pretty great one. You shouldn't be without. Back here, hold on. We're gonna go over there in a second, but that is Sunbelt, South Africa. She's not blooming quite as much this year, probably because I pruned her a lot. And the one in the back is doing some crazy stuff, but she's a gorgeous rose, huge bloom, does really well in the south. Savannah Sunbelt, some people list it as Sunbelt Savannah on their websites. She's a great rose. Back here, past the other Earth Angel, we're coming up on Sunbelt South Africa, another of the Cordis roses. Savannah Sunbelt is a Cordis also. And this one's going to be a favorite. I can already tell you. This is going to be a 2-year-old rose in the fall. So it's only been growing in my garden for about 1.5 years. And I also moved her. She was back on the back strip. She got moved up here. She's doing so much better. But the color is just so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that color. I love it. I can't wait for her to get bigger. I know she's not going to be a huge rose, but when she really fills out, I think she's going to be gorgeous. And then I've got 2 Sweet Mademoiselle, one here and one there. And my daughter, she really loves this one. I forgot what she called her the other day. She said she looks like candy, she said. It's like candy in the garden, Mom. A really big bloom. Let me focus it for you. There we go. It smells so good. The foliage is pretty clean, as you can see. There's a few leaf cutter bees that have got punched holes in it, but they don't hurt the plant. They just make the leaves look silly, but great rose. She is also, let's see, 2 years old this spring, I think. Some I planted in the spring and some were the fall of a couple years ago. But yeah, that's 2 years old. Most of them are 4 years and some are 2 years old in my garden. And then some are 5 that were in containers. We had a rental before we moved here. So anyway, back here is Ebb Tide. Ebb Tide is a gorgeous, deep purple. Most of these are spent. I'm gonna try to find this one. Oh, look at this. Is that not the most beautiful purple? Look at that, so pretty. Smells really good. It's a great purple, probably one of the healthiest purples. Has a stronger scent than this purple Cordis, Plum Perfect. This one is still a baby. It's not very old. It's gonna fill in and do great, I think. But you can see this is not even open all the way, but it's not very big either. Plum Perfect does pretty well so far against Black Spot. So those are my 2 purples for you that I think do really, really well, Plum Perfect and Ebb Tide. I also have a rose called Heirloom, which smells phenomenal, but it black spots a ton. I'll show you that one if she's got a bloom, but let's head to the other side. Okay, so this is David Austin's Molyneux. This one is really struggling this year. Does not do great in the south, but I keep her because she's yellow, and I love her because she's yellow. Back here we have another Belinda's Dream. I had one also here that I lost to Rose Rosette a couple years ago, or last year I think it was. If you live on the West Coast, you don't have to worry about Rose Rosette, but in the South we do have it, and sadly that rose got it. No one else has it so far. This is Sunbelt South Africa. I love her. Oh, she smells good too. Just a great, great rose. She's got some more blooms at the top I can see coming. A lot of the roses here in the South, they want to become climbers, even though they're not, because we just get so hot that they'll grow different. And also, the petal count is different on a lot of them based on how hot or cool we are. So they look different. The petal count and the color is all different in the fall versus the spring, or if we have a hotter spring than usual or colder, whatever the case is. These guys are really small this year in Molyneux. Hopefully they'll be looking better soon. Now let me show you the back strip really quick. So back here I have 2 clematis, and then I've got my brand new garden art. This one is not in full bloom anymore. This is blush nosette. The nosettes are so great for the South. They don't black spot at all. They can be grown as a cascading shrub or a climber, and oh my goodness, the smell is amazing. Just absolutely 0 black spot for me. I have iceberg rose, clematis, blush nosette, Super Tunia Vista bubblegum, and then I want to have another blush nosette there, but it died. So I have one over here that's brand new, and it's going to grow, hopefully look like the other one. But this is back here. It gets a lot more shade back here, so that's why. The noisettes do better, and that's why they're back here. And then let me go show you the red one really quick that I have growing at the front, my little garden patch at the front. I did a video about this little brand new garden. Well, it's not a brand new garden patch. I extended it and I put 2 new roses right here. These are the True Bloom, True Spirit rose. They are so pretty. They're very small. It's their first year, but check out this red. This one's aged a little bit. These are the first red roses I've ever grown. But I tell you, I just need every color, so why not? I usually shy away from red, but I decided we need it. And I think my little girl is headed this way. There she is. And these are iceberg up here as well. One day they're gonna be gone with something else, but just because they do get black spot. That drive me crazy, but aren't they stunners though? I mean, they really are when they're not full of black spot. And this blush nosette is kind of bloomed out a little bit, you can see, but she is finally, she's about to have another flush start. You can see all right here. This is the first year she's finally gone all the way across the arbor. I'm so excited. And then also she's gone up into my crepe myrtle. Trying to get light, but just a great rose. You don't have to spray her, worry about her, fuss with her, and she smells great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked today's video, and if you did, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what is going on in your world, and I will see you back here next time in the next video right here at the Real Southern Garden. There's the dogs. Bye.